I deduce that this visit is not accompanied by a warrant, not one for my arrest, nor one for the search of my home. This means that I don't have to open the door. I don't have to do anything at all. The agent seems to follow my thought process. Just open the door. I'm starting to wake up your neighbors. Sure enough, I hear the chain and latch of the door of my elderly neighbor, Patrick, a sweet man in precarious health who always stops to ask me how I am doing. Even after today, he will not discuss what he sees this morning. When I run into him in the hallway, he will only ask me how I am doing. I'm fine, I will tell him. I'm just fine. Now that poor Patrick is awake, and the agents are not going anywhere, the options are few. I take a deep breath. This is it, I think. This is where it all begins. I open the door. I see the first of two federal agents, a burly white man in his late 40s. He doesn't seem happy that I have made him wait at my door. Next to him is a black woman, whose age I will not guess, in a pantsuit and glasses. I later learn that she is not on my case, but has accompanied Burly Man because of a Department of Justice policy requiring male agents to visit female suspects at home with a female agent in tow. This is a good policy. The expression on Burly Man's face frightens me. Lady Agent softens things up a bit. Even though I know why they're here, I'm still in shock. I have stepped out of my body and am watching this exchange happen to someone else. The active part of my brain has been switched off. I have only at my disposal its default settings. I'm processing everything matter-of-factly, as though Burly Man is here to fix my cable, not to advise me of a criminal investigation that is being conducted in my honor. Burly Man shows me his badge. I look at it in the hopes it provides some loophole about why he should not be standing in my foyer. I find no loophole. He places the badge back in a black leather case and then pulls from the inside pocket of his jacket a white envelope. "I'm here to give you this letter," he says, "and I want you to read it right now." I take the letter from his hand. My default settings are in charge. I don't have to read this right now, I think, and I don't want to read a letter whose contents I already know, especially not in front of Burly Man, who will probably be able to detect that I already know. I stare at the envelope, wondering if there is some way I can get out of this. I look up at Burly Man. Read it. His eyes insist. Now. I open the letter. It is a target letter. As I read, I imagine a faint bullseye appearing on my forehead. The letter is written on stationery for the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. The letter, addressed to me, states its method of delivery as by hand. The letter also says that I am a target of a federal investigation, that I should be aware that the office plans on presenting this investigation to a grand jury. Would I like to come in to meet with the prosecutor's office and say something for myself? Or would I prefer to be indicted? Sincerely, some prosecutor. As I read the letter, I do not react to its contents. I am mindful that Burly Man is watching me closely. Lady Agent, on the other hand, appears to be somewhat disinterested. I see her looking around my apartment as though she is hoping something better will grab her attention. I hand the letter back to Burly Man. "It's for you," he says, as though bestowing a gift. "Keep it." "Okay," I say. "Do you have anything you'd like to say about the letter?" he asks. "If it's all right," I say, knowing full well that it is. "I'd prefer to speak to an attorney before I say anything." Burly Man's face falls. I suspect that he's hoping that in my rude awakening I don't recall this most basic precept of criminal procedure, that I've never seen an episode of Law and Order. But I do, and I have. "Well, now that you've said the word attorney, I can't ask you anything else about this." He is disappointed. Yes, I think. That's why I said it. "Can we still come in?" he asks. Shit, I think. Shit, shit, shit. I've already mustered all of the energy I have for this encounter and can feel my shock beginning to fade into crude awareness. I want Burly Man and Lady Agent to go away so I can fall apart in peace. But I also don't think it would serve.